are recording.
Froggy Real Country Variety, it's the Danger Show. We are in Vegas for the ACM Awards with Muve Music powered by Cricket. And our next guest was on The Voice this season with Blake Shelton. Actually, I think he kicked you off the show. We'll get to that in a second. She's very angry. Her name's Gwen Sebastian. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Pretty good. That's on the show The Voice. I think Blake Shelton is making the show. But I noticed that since he's been on the show, he's kind of like, I think he's getting a little big for his britches now.
Yeah, okay, so here's the deal.
I mean, he's 6'8", but I mean, I didn't mean it literally, but you know what I'm saying.
The funny thing about it is that, you know, he totally could have his own entourage, like personal chef and joke teller. Like, he could have people writing his jokes for him, but he doesn't. He's still the same dude. He's still good. He's cool.
He loves tweeting.
He loves tweeting.
I read
do you follow him?
I do. And I read that his wife said she feels like a twitto because he's tweeting so much.
Yes. She wishes that he would tweet more about her.
Oh, tweet envy.
Yes, exactly. And so there might be some issues with the Twitter thing for them, but
for folks that don't watch The Voice, tell us what just happened. It happened obviously this season, and you sang "Stay" by Sugarland on the show. Then Blake was like, he didn't turn his chair around, or what happened?
Well, actually, so the blind audition process was, you know, the 4 red chairs are there and they're the backs to you, and it's the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life. But luckily, Blake turned, and then CeeLo and Adam turned. So I had 3 guys fighting over me at once, which has never happened in my life.
Wow, you secretly wish CeeLo would have picked you, right?
Well, I actually got the choice then. I got to pick.
That's right, you got to pick. That's right.
But yeah, you know, because then I could probably have met his cat. I'm really intrigued by Perfect the cat.
Yeah,
with
CeeLo is straight up coming to work with pajamas on.
Well, and that's the other thing. It's like he's the new Hugh Hefner.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm. I think he's taking over. I think he is.
I didn't see that, but yeah, now that and he also reminds me of like the bad guy on Inspector Gadget. Do you remember that? He always has a cat.
Yes.
It's like, what's this? This is just so weird.
Or on Austin Powers.
Yes. Right. CeeLo's the real guy.
Yes.
He's that guy.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was lucky to be able to have chosen Blake, and I'm glad I did, at least for the first few moments, because then during the battle rounds he kicked me off.
Right, and you sang against? I
sang against Aaron Willett, and we sang "We Belong" by Pat Benatar.
Okay, right. Some of the songs they're making you guys sing on The Voice are just awful, I think.
You know, there's some different choices, I'll be honest with you. But that song actually was kind of down the middle for both of us, because I'm, you know, more country, and she's got like a pop soul vibe going on, so it was almost a fair choice.
But this past week on The Voice, for instance, Blake had his country singer guy sing against the reggae girl, and they made him sing a reggae song. That wasn't fair to the dude.
Yeah, you know, I understand that, but I don't know if sometimes that puts the other person that's supposed to be, you know, in the advantage at the disadvantage, because then they're like, you know, it's like underdog can come on up and do their thing and stuff. And actually, I think Jordan did a really good job with it.
That's like putting Carrie Underwood out there and making her sing Red Solo Cup.
And you know what? Carrie Underwood could probably sing anything. So.
That's really random. Gwen Sebastian is here. You got kicked off The Voice, but you're going to be working with Blake this year.
Yeah. You know, 2 days later, after the battle rounds were taped back in December, he got into contact with me and asked me if I wanted to come sing backup for him. And I thought he was joking, because he's very mischievous that way. And after I found out he wasn't, I said, heck yeah. So I've been out with him since January. And I'm here at the ACM is going to be singing on the stage with him.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's really weird, to be honest with you. We had the rehearsals yesterday, and I'm a little... it was surreal. It was very surreal seeing all of the fake cardboard cutouts of everybody that's going to be sitting down there.
They have that there?
They have that there.
So you get the image of what it would be like on the show.
Yes, exactly. Well, it's a cardboard thing with a picture of each person on there. I'm hoping that the real person shows up.
So Blake kicked you off The Voice, but he is loyal to his peeps.
He's very loyal. And you know, what you see on television and is what you get in person, and he's one of the greatest guys, I think, in the business. And Miranda is awesome, too. She was my mentor on the show. And
Blake's wife.
Yes, yep. And I've gotten to hang out with her a little bit too, and they're just real people that want to help.
That's great. He's putting you in a big spotlight Sunday at the ACM Awards. She's Gwen Sebastian. One last question. Do you think Blake is really having a bromance with Adam Levine?
I don't know. You know what?
Have you seen them holding hands?
I gotta say this. I think anybody that's in the position to have any sort of a romance with Adam Levine is lucky.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
So that's your advice for Blake, basically. Go for it.
Go for it.
All right. She's Gwen Sebastian. We're in Vegas with Froggy.